Eagle's Nest is a podcast associated with the NWACC Eagle View. Eagle's Nest is focused on uplifting student and community voices. I'm today's host, Maebre Peal, and with me I have Lilli Radford, an NWACC student who is graduating with a degree in child advocacy. Hi, Lilli.
Hi, happy to be here.
So, what made you choose child advocacy?
There's a teacher here, Miss Stephanie, and I took one of her child abuse classes, and I fell in love with the idea of being able to help kids and doing whatever I can.
Nice. All right, and then what are you planning to do after you graduate from NWACC?
After NWACC, I'm planning to go to Missouri Southern State University and get my bachelor's in social work.
Nice. I almost went to MSSU for music theory, and then I changed to sports management my junior year.
That's cool. MSSU is a really good school.
What made you choose MSSU as your next school?
One of the social work program director came to one of my classes and started talking to me about how they have a really good social work program and they have a longer internship than the University of Arkansas does for social work, and they have a really good program.
Nice. How has your experience at NWACC so far helped prepare you for social work?
I think by making sure that I do a lot of filling out reports and writing papers, especially because in the social work field, you write a lot and you do a lot of paperwork. And I think having deadlines and stuff like that has really helped prepare me to transfer into the job and move there.
And then we worked together at Malco. How has Malco helped you for your future job?
Making sure that I'm on time and available, dealing with difficult customers, because people aren't going to always be excited that a social worker is in their home, maybe doing a home visit or even potentially removing children from their care. So dealing with difficult customers and dealing with lots of different types of people has helped broaden my experience.
Do you think our managers, like Daniel and Tyler, and Eric have also helped prepare you?
I think so. As a social worker, you get kind of called in whenever. You don't you do have certain hours, but if a case comes in and you're on call, you just get called in. And so having managers that are hey, I need help, has kind of prepared me for that sort of aspect of it. And then also having expectations and wanting me to meet them is also another part of that, because as a social worker, you have a lot of expectations and things you need to do.
Yeah. So what challenges have you faced as you are preparing your transfer from NWACC to Missouri Southern?
Some struggles I've had, honestly, waiting has been the biggest struggle, because I got into MSSU back in December, but I had to also apply for the social work program, which I just found out I got into a couple of days ago. And so the waiting and honestly just not knowing whether or not things would work out. But I think that honestly helped me for the better, because as a social worker, not everything's guaranteed.
Yeah. And then what advice are you going to give to current students who are still pursuing their NWACC degrees?
Honestly, work hard, talk to your professors, email your professors, ask them tons of questions. And if you're taking an English course, go to Chris Davis, because he's the best English professor I've ever had. He completely changed how I write. So,
Thanks, Lilli.
Thank you.